The C program convert temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit. Formula is temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to temperature in centigrade multiplied by 9 divided by 5 plus 32. First we include the header file. To use the built-in function here we need the stdio.h standard input-output header file. This is the main function from where the program starts the execution. First we declare the variable, two variable need here, one for temperature in Celsius temp underscore C, another one temperature in Fahrenheit temp underscore A. So both variables are declared here, floating type variable. You can initialize the variable temperature in Celsius directly, or you can take from the user input. Here we take from the user input. So this line prompt user to enter temperature in Celsius. This line scan the temperature in Celsius from the user and store in the temp underscore dot c. Then convert the temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit using the formula. Here temp multiplied by 9 divided by 5 plus 32. So that will convert the temperature temp underscore C temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit. Then print the result. So both are in the floating point format. So here we print up to the 2 decimal point. So that's why percent 0.2f for the both used here. Then this is the end of the program. So returning 0, that means that the program executed successfully, and that value returned to the operating system indicate that the program executed successfully. So that is the program. Now we run this program. This is simply 32. So 32 degrees Celsius means this one. So 0 degrees Celsius means of course 32. So that is the thing. Say 100 degree is equal to 212. Now the thing is, if we take, so this is the running instant of this program taken from the user input. Now if we take the input as integer, so then we need to change this for float, this float to the %d, that is %f to %d, %f to %d, and so on. Now think one thing here, if we take temperature C in the integer type, then this calculation also work fine if we convert this temp C to the floating type, because if temp C is taken as integer type and then on multiplication temp C, that is the integer type, by 9, it get a integer type result, and then if we divide that integer by the 5, that is another integer, then we get the wrong result, because then it will take place the integer division. Then we need to convert forcibly this value to the floating point. So that's why it is better if we can take the temp temperature in Celsius as the floating point variable, then it will work fine, because as it is the floating point variable, then first from the left hand side, the multiplication and division both operator has the same precedence, and from left to right, so that's why this multiplication will happen first, that is temp C multiplied by 9, So that will get the first value, that is will be a floating point number, then that will be divided by the 5. So then this division will occur in the floating point mode. But if we take this as the integer type variable, then we forcibly need to convert this variable to the floating point value from the integer. Otherwise, we get the wrong result. Now, another point to remember that here the two operations are there, multiplication and division. So first this multiplication will occur, then this division. Once this multiplication occur, temperature underscore C multiplied by 9, that will give a floating point value as temp C in floating point, and then that is divided by a integer. Ultimately this division will occur in a floating point mode. But if before this multiplication this division will occur, then we surely get the wrong result. See here, I just make a bracket to make this 9 by 5 division first, and after that this multiplication. Now if this division will occur, in the integer mode. So 9 by 5, that will certainly give the 1 because in integer. Then we apply this multiplication and addition and check, we will get the wrong result here. We compile again and run again. We will give the same value and just like the previous. Say this is the 32. Check, we get the result, and this is surely this is the wrong result because 32 degrees Celsius that multiplied by 1, that is 32. So 32 plus 32, that is 64, because this is the integer division. This is not 9 by 5, that value is not coming. Similarly, if we just put simply 0 value, sorry, then it will be 32 because there is no effect. Now if it is 100, now check, if it is 100 Celsius, what happened? 100 multiplied by 9, that is the 900 divided by 5. So that will be 180, and 180 plus 32, so that is 212. But here you get 132 because this value is 1. So 1 multiplied by 100, that is 100 and plus 32. So that is the program for converting the temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit.